Good evening, everyone. So, late night. I say late night. It's about 8 or something, is it? What is it? 9. Close. 9 p.m. from Ireland, and just getting this little pile of flip throughs done. Just because I can get them done then, and start playing with the decks then properly. Because I've played with some of them. Like the next one, which is Spirit of the Animals Oracle, I've used that in my last horoscopes. So I've used that, and yeah, just gonna get into it. So this is that's a blooper. So this is Precious Gems Oracle, and it's by the same artist who did the Fairy Forest Oracle with Lucy Cavendish. This is by Maxine Gadd, but this is Maxine Gadd's own Oracle deck, which is fantastic, and I didn't even notice that until I looked and went, that's the same person. So this is a crystal tarot oracle. This is a crystal oracle like Doreen Virtue's crystal angels, and this is all about like the crystals and which ones are which. I'm using my pendulum to point apparently, but yeah, it's like gives you like an aspect of what comes with the card. So we're going to have a little keyword with the card. Oh my god, that backing. Do you know when you forget what the backing looks like? And then you go, yeah, it's worth it. This is all in alphabetical and numerological order. So, real quick, this is published by Blue Angel. Comes with a lovely like indigo box, and then we have the book. Book is straightforward. That was Maxine Gadd just there. There you are, Maxine. Hello. So this is how the layout is. So the card is at the end and after the affirmation, rather than up at the start here and then like so and so. Right, and there's the book. There she is again, Maxine Gadd. Beautiful lady. Right. Oh, come on. Rightio, let's get into this. I've only seen a few flip throughs of this. I'm like looking at the side, it's just like, I don't know if it's screaming to be blackened. I want to blacken this. Because it's black borders and a black backing. It's screaming to be edged in black. Right. Let's zoom in a little bit. So we have abalone shell. Calmness. I like how the face expression I've noticed when I did the first, like, my own flip through, just looking through it and, like, unsticking them. They are matte, by the way. We'll get into that. They're matte. They're not as matte as Work Your Light or any of those Rebecca Coleman. I was like, Danielle's the artist. Rebecca Campbell's not Coleman. Rebecca Campbell's decks. They're not as matte as that, but they have like a nice like kind of a satin finish to the matte, and the cardstock is grand. It's not. It's like durable. Like it will last. Like it's just a bit flexible. But it will last a few shuffles, if that makes sense. So this is Canvas, but I like how the face expressions go with the word. So it goes abalone shell, calmness, good fortune. Like she can see, like she's very. The expression changes ever so slightly. There is one in here that looks like, what's her name? Keira Knightley, and I have to find her. We'll find her. This is Alexandrite. Good fortune. Look at the headdress on the amethyst. That's what my pendulum's made of. I love that one. It's the only one I could find that had like, it was unique. It has like a little dark point on it. Anyway, that's mine. Sobriety. It's interesting, and it's a good way to learn the crystals as you do this, because then you know what they mean in a sense, like just a nice one worded like meaning to them, and then you can research more on it. Whoa, I forgot what this looked like. Communication. Like looks like she's meditating. Angel aura. I had to take a breath there. I was like, oh. She's really like closing and using her third eye to communicate there. And I will say though, the diversity in this deck is phenomenal. Later on, I think when we get to like Tiger's Eye, I think, is in this. I'm not sure if it's Tiger's Eye. But there's like African ladies in it, and then there's Jade in it, and I think that's like an Asian or Oriental lady in it, and it's lovely. Aquamarine, clarity and compromise. My God, I just say compassion, Michael. Wow, some of them do show the emotion to go with it, or they just have this blank stare that just stares right at you. There's Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley is Atlantisite. Ooh. See, that looks like Keira Knightley. Just with bigger lips. Emotional purity. So then, like, on their heads here, like on the, just there, I have the tripod's a bit bigger today, so I'm like hugging it as in order to point. So, that's what the crystal looks like if you were looking for it. It's like pink and green. Or it can be like this kind of dark purple and green. What was she? She was emotional purity. Oh my God, it's oh my God, Jennifer Gardner. That's the one. Bloodstone. Protection. Makes sense because that does look like her. I love when you see celebrities in cards. It's amazing. Bornite. Joyfulness. Yeah, their headdresses have the raw piece or whatever of the crystal. Chalcedony. If I say them wrong, I'm sorry. Conversion. That blue. Some of these cards, I'm like, I need to try this makeup style. Like, look at that. Like, that looks like Saoirse Ronan. Dalmatian stone. I actually have that. It's right here, actually. There, see? Dalmatian stone. Dalmatian stone. I thought this was Dalmatian jasper now. I got this at a fair, I believe, or off a friend. Oh my God, I didn't notice the borders have the pattern as well. It's very Cruella de Vil looking deck. The card. That's Inner Child. Some of them, I don't know why they do that. Do you see the way this is like zoomed in the frame? And then some are just shrunken down to fit smaller than the frame. Diamond illumination. See, like they just suddenly shrunk out of nowhere. You know? Emerald. Successful love. So that's like successful love for yourself or for someone else. Who knows? Fool's Gold. I love how Fool's Gold is in this. I had a piece when I was younger and it was brilliant. Protective armor. Wow. Garnet. Passion. She's very cheerful. I like her. I have a bit of rolled garnet, so it doesn't look like a jewel like that. There you see, green jade. Green jade is a very oriental face, and it's beautifully done. And like, I like how they kind of put a cultural face or nationality to the crystal, because then you'll know the origin of the crystal. Because some of them are like jade's obviously from Middle East, Asia, and all that stuff. Meaningful dreams. Ooh. I actually love looking at her face. She's very pretty. This is the creepiest face expression, I think, in the cards. She's the only one not looking straight at you, yet she's so creepy. I don't know why. Imperial Topaz. Generosity. She's looking, like, away from you. Maybe she's being generous not to stare at you. She's the only one, like, other than, like, you know, eyes being shut, she's the only one that's looking away so far. There we go. Labradorite. I knew it was one of them that came up that was, like, very African And the diversity in this is beautiful. Like, it's just the tones. And Labradorite, I believe, I have a book. I do. It's here. I thought it was under the tripod. But I have a book here and it tells you the origins of... No, it's under the tripod. The origins of certain crystals. So if you looked up Labradorite, I presume it's in like Africa and such like that. But there she is. Serendipity. You need to watch that film, Serendipity. I don't care. I'll put the trailer in below. It's an old film, but it's beautiful. It's all about chance and the universe giving you a person in your life when you need them. Labradorite. Oh my god, lapis lazuli looks like an Egyptian goddess. Look at that. That's beautiful. Given what it represents, that's kind of interesting. Malachite. Hey, I have some malachite right here, actually. A little malachite there. Transformation. Moonstone. My sister was looking at this and she wasn't sure if she should pick it up. And it's rhythm, so it's like going with the flow, going with your own rhythm. Orange agate. Vibrancy. That's really cool. It's like very coral looking from what it is in the headdress there. Pearl. Nurture. Ooh, Peridot is like looking away, looking up. Oh, it looks like she's lying down on my desk. That's a bit weird. Ah. So if I do that, she looks like she's like, I'm just lying here. It's like she's a window on my desk. Rejuvenation. And again, she's another perspective of the angle of the face. Rather than looking left or right or closing your eyes, she's looking up ever so slightly. Ooh. Picasso Jasper Nature. There are some new crystals I've never heard of or seen, and they're in this deck. And I'm like Atlantistrite, or like this Prosecco. That shows you what's on my mind. Picasso Jasper. Picture Jasper. Artistry. Red coral. See, she kind of has a bit of an oriental face. And it's nice to see diversity. Rose quartz. Ooh, she looks like a doll. But I like it. And there's some rose quartz right here. Getting to see a preview of my crystals. I should go through my crystals as a video. Rose Zychron, which is integrity. Oh, and also, what was it? Rose quartz was love and compassion. I didn't say that. Ooh, ruby. Very pouty lady. Actualization. And sapphire insight. That's really cool because you see, okay, if you love crystals, you should watch Steven Universe and the Crystal Gems. It's phenomenal. And seeing the crystals as characters is really cool. Like, Pearl is nurturing. She's just very agitated and nervous. And then Ruby and Sapphire actually love each other. And they, I'm not going to spoil anything if you haven't seen it, but they form a new gem together. Sapphire's insight. Sea opal. Yin and yang. There we go. Snowflake obsidian. I have that somewhere. Maybe that is what my pillar's made of. Yeah, that's snowflake obsidian. Oh my goodness. I did not know that. I thought it was just ordinary jasper or obsidian. I might have lost the little note that came with it. But look at that diversity. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the dark skin against like this white pattern rather than like this dark frame in the other ones. So it's really nicely balanced and it's beautifully done. Star sapphire. So this sapphire has like this little crack that looks like a star in it. And it means peace. Sugalite. Ooh, kindred spirits. She's very intense. Tiger's Eye. I knew it wasn't Tiger's Eye, but it was near the end. Stability. Turquoise is friendship. Unakite is growing together. It's very cool. Vermarine, a bridge. Interesting. Yellow jasper is learning. And last but not least is zebra jasper, which is engagement. And there's the backing. So guys, that's the little flip through of this deck and what my impressions of it were from when I first saw it and such. I'll leave that there, guys, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!